On July 13, former U.S. President Trump was shot and injured in his right ear while attending a campaign rally in Pennsylvania. The gunman was shot dead on the spot, while another person died and 2 others were injured. Live video showed that a few minutes after Trump began speaking, several gunshots were heard. He immediately covered his right ear and squatted behind the podium. Agents and security forces quickly rushed to the stage and protected him. Once the crisis was over, Trump stood up, raised his fist to the crowd, and frequently shouted, "Fight." Blood was visible on his right ear and face. He was then escorted out of the venue by security personnel amidst supportive shouts from the crowd. This issue of Hot Event will cover this major incident in detail. Trump benefits from shooting incident. Following an incident at a campaign rally on July 13, there has been a noticeable shift in the dynamics between Republicans and Democrats. Trump and the Republicans are experiencing a surge in popularity, while the Democratic camp, facing turmoil over President Joe Biden's recent verbal slips, is increasingly concerned due to a series of Republican attacks. Steve Bannon, who develops strategy for the Democratic Party, stated that the shooting will likely benefit Trump by garnering sympathy for him, aligning with Trump's narrative that the country is straying from the right path. Some authoritative political scientists suggest that the current political climate in the U.S. is deeply divided, and the incident may have highly likely helped Trump solidify his position for victory. Trump rally shooter identified. On July 14, the FBI identified the shooter at the Trump campaign rally as Thomas Matthew Crooks, a 20-year-old from Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. Voter registration records show Crooks is a registered Republican, as reported by Washington Post. A U.S. official, speaking anonymously about the ongoing investigation, noted that the gunman used an AR-15-style semi-automatic rifle, but his motive remains unclear. U.S. Secret Service Chief Chaytal resigns. On July 23, U.S. Secret Service Director Kimberly Chaytal, who assumed office in 2022, resigned. This followed her admission the day before that the Secret Service had made a serious mistake in the handling of the assassination attempt on Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump. Despite initially stating she would not resign, Chaytal's departure was confirmed by President Biden in a White House statement, who expressed gratitude for her service. This is the second assassination attempt on a U.S. president or presidential candidate since then-President Ronald Reagan was shot and injured in 1981. Every change in the Secret Service leadership brings adjustments to security strategies and organizational reforms. From countering terrorist threats to addressing emerging cybersecurity challenges, the Secret Service constantly evolves to meet the demands of the new era, ensuring the safety of the president and the nation. As Chaytal steps down, the question remains: how will the next director continue to uphold and enhance the legacy of the Secret Service?